Hey there everybody, what is up? It is me, NoJoGames here, and I am here for the first episode of Starsector. Now, Starsector is an early access game. It's not on Steam, but the premise is it's like an open world, or open sector, I guess, space, sci-fi RPG game. It's similar in vein to like Mountain Blade Warband, or something along those lines, if any of y'all are familiar with that. But I played a couple hours of it already in a single player, and I just would love to take y'all along for this adventure, because I think it would be super fun to play for y'all, and I think y'all enjoy. So we will make a new game. Our name will be NoJo, of course. And I think we're gonna go for like bounty hunter, maybe like ex-soldier sort of vibes. I like what's going on here. Honorific captain. Let's continue. I'm gonna do like the tutorial. I've done it once or twice already. I tried recording this video once before, but there was an audio issue, so it didn't work. So we're gonna try again. So we're gonna be a bounty hunter, commanding a wolf-class frigate with a kite-class shuttle in our wake. We will do... do we do easy or do we do normal? I did normal last time and I got absolutely decimated by some people, but I'm basically a first-time player. I've only played a couple hours of this. I'm not... You know what? I'm going to be a little bit cheap and I'm gonna go easy just because I wanna be able to progress. Let's start with a tutorial. Might as well. Alright, we are low on supplies, and we need to go get some supplies here. Alright, press 6 to scavenge. We will begin our scavenge. Continue. Very nice. We will take all. We're getting pretty high on our cargo capacity, but supplies are sort of the bread and butter of this game. Supplies include everything from like food and tools, spare equipment, and if you run out of supplies, you're basically screwed. Things start going wrong, all that stuff. That happened in the first sort of like few hours I started playing this game. It was not good. Your crew needs a certain amount of people. Your ships need a certain amount of people to run it optimally. Metals are sort of worthless, but you can sell them. Fuel is very important for traveling in hyperspace, and heavy machinery lets you do things on like an industrial scale. It allows you to like salvage stuff and all that good stuff. And I think eventually we can make colonies and all that good stuff. All right, we'll save. Gotta get in the habit of saving so that we don't get completely wrecked. Pirate fleet is approaching. Let's go fight them. They'll appear as a little blip, so there they are, and we'll just go meet them, and we will move in to engage. Alright, and we will deploy all of our ships, and just get straight into it. So combat is a little bit funky. I'm still very bad at it. I'm not used to like the controls. We can raise our shield. Move back a little bit, and just you can see their hull is starting to decrease. In combat there's two main things to keep an eye on: hull and flux. Flux is basically how much energy is moving through your ship at any given moment. Shields generate flux, and weapons generate soft. So there's hard flux and soft flux. Hard flux is when you're hit with your shields up. Basically, the amount of flux you can use is decreased. The amount of times you can shoot your weapons is decreased. I will take all, but we are too far over, so we don't need any of this metal. The supplies and fuel are much, much more important. Our fleet supply consumption has gone up. Oh, because we were damaged. So, right, we're doing we're using 3.2 supplies per day. We will quick save. And now we gained 1 skill point, which each level up. And we also gained story points. And story points allow us to do cool things like avoid combat if we're in a really big pickle. But we only get 15 levels. And so we get 2 story points. So we gotta figure out where we're gonna put them. I think we should do field repairs. I think that'll be really important. Right, that'll allow us to basically repair our ships a lot faster, especially if we're going for this like bounty hunter vibes. Damage control. Because I feel like I'm gonna get shot at a lot. And I'm not very good, so I just want to minimize the amount of damage that I'm going to be taking. So we are getting a tight beam communication from the system's main inhabited world, Enkyra. We need to meet with Station Commander Osman as soon as possible. So we will lay in a course by pressing... Well, we can press E, and we see we have our intel here. Intel is basically just all our quests. We can show this on the map. And boom, look, there's Enkyra Station. So we will set a course there. And now I don't have to press any buttons. I'm not holding any buttons. And we're just coasting there. But it is pretty far away. And so we will get our sustained burn ability. So we press the sustained burn. And now we're going to be moving a lot faster. And you see there are 2 ships. That's our fleet moving towards Enkyra. We are coming up on the asteroid belt. So now we gotta just slow right down. Oh, interdiction pulse slows the fleet and uses active sensor network to charge and release powerful energy bursts that can disrupt drive fields of nearby fleet. So if we want to catch up with someone, we can, or like if we're trying to fight someone, we can use an interdiction burst to basically slow them down. Okay, so your fleet is getting closer to Enkyra, which is controlled by the Hegemony, a major militaristic faction in the sector. While in Hegemony space, a fleet is required by law to identify itself by keeping its transponder turned on. This is a view shared by most, though not all, major factions. So having your transponder on basically makes you a lot more visible, so it's important to have it on when you want to be seen or don't want to get stopped by law enforcement. And then... but it's good to keep it off when you're like flying through enemy space. Alright, let's open the comm directory. Petra Osman. There we go. You've come. Excellent. As you're well aware recently, well, I suppose we can skip that part. We could use a refresher. Basically, a team at the Galatia Academy has been running experiments from a dormant gate in the system, trying to connect it back to Domain's gate network. So a little context. The game takes place in this one sector of space that's been cut off from the rest of the galaxy. The Domain used to rule the galaxy, but now, for some reason, this sector can't reach... basically, the Domain can't reach our sector, and our sector can't reach the Domain, so a bunch of smaller factions have popped up, including the Hegemony. The Hegemony are like, if you watch Star Trek, are like the Starfleet in Starsector, right? So it's like... they're like the quote-unquote good guys, but not necessarily. They're like militaristic-ish, trying to keep law and order. Now, that is not to say they're always good, but like they're your traditional hoorah guys, if that makes sense. A team from Galatia Academy has been running experiments on the dormant gate in the system, trying to connect back to Domain's gate network. Promising experiments, or so they thought, until an energy pulse we expected would get a response from the gate, destabilize the jump points leading into the system, cutting us off from the rest of the sector. It's rather like how the sector is cut off from the Domain, writ small. The stars have a sense of irony, do they not? So basically, we cannot... the system we are in right now cannot be connected to the sector, and the sector cannot be connected to the Domain. So now there have been some pirates that are basically guarding the jump point that we need to get to the rest of the sector. So we need to go try and fix that. We need to get the sector. We need to connect our system to the sector again. The pirates are too much for me to take on, but fortunately you don't have to. We've got Agent Darren Kuyu Station, on Diranku's station who is able to gain access to recent sensor readings from the ships guarding the jump points. So we got to, well, first of all, what's in it for me? Why would I do this? Mercenary, some credits naturally with more along the way if all goes to plan. We'll be able to reconnect with the rest of the sector such as it is. So what is the plan? Well, the first thing is I have to get close to the station and get all the data. So basically I need to sneak in there. I need to go dark. Be careful. So to move, it's basically just a click here and there. So that's the domain gate where things went wrong. Let me turn off my transponder. And I'm going to go dark too. So we're going to be going slowly. You can press shift to speed up time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly into this asteroid belt. And basically just fly along it. And hopefully they don't notice me. Right, I'm just speeding up time so we don't have to sit, because otherwise it's going pretty slowly. So we're just speeding up time. You can see down in the bottom right our sort of mini-map and our objective. So we're sneaking along. And we're just going to stay in here and dock with the station. Use the comm directory. There's our agent. So now we've got our the data file that we need. And I will leave. Oh, frick. And look at that. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. This is not good. Alright, attempting to disengage. Yeah, so we've got to... So this is a story point, right? That's what we can use this for. We do not want to fight these guys right now. Okay, and then now I've got to use an emergency burn. And basically just get out of there. That was a little closer than I would have liked. Alright, there we go. We are safe now. And we'll turn our transponder back on. That was a little close. A little close for comfort. I didn't like having to use a story point there, but otherwise I might not have been able to disengage. I mean, could I probably have fought them? Maybe. And here we go, flying back in. We'll repair our ships. Not sure how I took damage, but that's okay. Open comm directory. Booyah. You have the data. Well done. Now, while the system is running a preliminary analysis, I believe you are due a reward. Got 5,000 credits. Let's go. And there's a chime in the background. She looks concerned. Okay, what's the problem? It would take a cycle to analyze the data and come up with a stabilization algorithm. Naturally, by then, the data would be out of date and any algorithm based on it meaningless. If we had an AI core on hand, we could analyze the data more quickly. Fortunately, there's a survey probe somewhere in this system, one left over from the initial exploration of the sector by the domain. It should have at least one AI core serving at its brain. Okay, where is it? Why hasn't it been salvaged? Well, there's automated a defense system, and the Hegemony generally forbids civilian interference with domain artifacts for the sake of public safety, of course. Desperate times, however. All right. As to where it is, my data indicates it's somewhere beyond the orbit of Pontus. So we can use the active sensor burst and go get this AI core. I'm trying to... Let's see. So this is the trade screen. I'm think I might get some of... Basically just load up on personnel. So I have 60, which is what I need to fully operate my ships. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's like a live economy in this. So the economy fluctuates. There's an open market. There's a black market. Maybe we'll become smugglers and do some smuggling on the black market and make a lot of money so we can afford all of our supplies, because it's 277 per supply. But on the black market, it is also 277. Whatever. Alright, so let's leave, and we've got to head over to the Pontus. Okay, here's Pontus. So we got to go a little bit beyond there, so let's go like there. Flying along in space. The music is so good. And I just love watching my fleet just move along. It's so satisfying. And there's Pontus. The art just looks so good. It's such a good looking game. The style is like perfect for what it is. So we'll slow right down. And then we will do a sensor burst. Oh, there's something. We will do another one. Oh. Alright, let's go to the domain era probe. Let's see what's up. We'll explore. And there are automated defense systems. So let's fight these. Let's fight these baddies. And so I can basically command things from like a tactical position, or I can go in and fight. And it's more fun to go in and fight, you know what I mean? That being said, I am completely crap at fighting, and hopefully my goal is to become better at it. Oh. Alright, I have to dissipate my flux. And I'm just gonna run away. When you dissipate flux, you're basically a sitting duck. So let's turn on our shield again. We'll switch our weapons. And alright. And so you see how my hard... Oh. So flux is like the main resource you're managing. Oh. I don't need to take any more damage. I'm gonna try and basically get up here. Join my ally. I feel like this would be most advantageous. Okay, look at that. Alright. Let's put up our shields again and fire a couple missiles in their direction. Alright, I'm actually, believe it or not, I've actually gotten better at this than I was before. Okay, now we're being shot at. So now we've got to shoot back, and look at that. Boom. We'll lower our shields to dissipate some of that hard flux, which is generated when your shields are hit. And boom, send in a couple rockets. Look at that. Alright. Amazing. We will claim victory, pick through the wreckage, and we'll take everything. We don't need this. And we're maxed out on fuel. That will be fine. Look at that. Perfect. 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 And we will need to begin our salvage operations. Well, I'm going to want all of the resources we can get. Having too many data cores will make us look bad from the authorities. I'm trying to think, is there anything... We're like way over our limit. But I'd rather have way more supplies than I need. Given how expensive supplies are, we can... Oh, well, we're going to need fuel. Okay, what can we drop? It'll take us a couple of days to get... I think it... You know what? I'm going to keep the supplies. We will quick save. And let's get back. Let's get back here. Right, I would rather have too many supplies, right, that are being used, right? First of all, also to heal our ship. Okay, it's an extra 1.4 supplies per day. Okay. We have 59 supplies. If we look at our crew and cargo, yeah, I mean, I honestly think we're probably okay. Yeah, and as we use the supplies, like, we're just going to be getting closer and closer to our limit. So, open comm directory. Let's have a chat. Okay, we got 8,000. Perfect. I'll send you stabilization algorithm. The miners are still guarding the jump points out of the system, and their forces are significant. Their security detachment could handle them easily, but as I mentioned, it's tied down defending Ankira. Why? I guess maybe they're scared about the pirates, but if they went and dealt with the pirates, then it wouldn't be a problem, but whatever. What alternative is that? There's a ship graveyard around Tetra, ships that were deemed not worth the effort to restore, awaiting bulk transit toward the ships breaking facilities elsewhere. So we could go... We gotta go basically get some more ships. We have to get 100 more crew to man the ships. And look, our cargo capacity has increased a lot, so not even a problem anymore. We will confirm that. We will buy all that crew. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So let's go. Let's go get our new... Oh, actually, that makes me think, should we go... I'm kind of tempted. Nah. I'm playing on easy mode. I feel a little guilty about it. Like, not that guilty, to be honest. But, like, a little guilty. But we should hopefully get supplies from these derelict ships, which we will take and make our own. And look at that. So we will turn off our fast drive. We don't need to... So let's start back here. A Buffalo Mark II class destroyer. Let's see. I don't need it. Let's... Okay, we'll take all of it. Okay, there's a hammerhead. The hammerheads are good. Those are like big ships. All right, consider ship recovery. There we go. Now let's get some ship recovery. Perfect. The ISS August. Explore. Consider ship recovery. Oh yeah, let's recover all this. Okay, and we will do a sustained burn, right? That's sort of our not fast travel, but that's how we're gonna get places faster. Now look, our fleet, they're moving. We've got our entire fleet together. I just love it. The art is just so good. Like, it's genuinely so good. We will repair the rest of our ships. It's cheaper to repair ships at the dockyard than it is to do it on the fly, which makes sense. We will open our comm relay. Speaking of weapons, okay, so we're going to get some weapons, and we've got a storage here. Got the stabilization algorithm. Great. So the AI worked. Now we just gotta basically go stabilize the jump points and fight these guys. Fight these pirates. That being said, here's our storage. We'll take all these supplies. We will confirm. We can put these into storage. And so when we're here doing all our storagey stuff and refitting our ships, that works. So I think the plan for the future, like, so this episode we're going to finish the tutorial. We'll get a little bit of cash. Let's take a look at the fleet. Okay, so we have a bunch of ordnance points left, and that's basically how much equipment can be equipped and bonuses can be applied. This is our cargo ship, our crew transport. We don't really need that. So we'll sell this for some credits. And now we also, that means we don't need as much of a, maybe we should have kept it, but we don't need it. It's just going to take supplies, and we don't really have, we're not at a point where we can just afford having an extra ship that we aren't going to really use. That does mean, however, if we go to the open market, crew and cargo, now we just need 130 more people. Oop. Right, 130. 5. And look at that. So we'll pay 5,000 to fully crew our ships. Now we have to go refit our ships. And there's a lot that we can do here. We can customize all our weapons. At the moment, I don't want to buy from the black market. I think I want to make this an assault. Assault ship. And now we can go through here and auto fit. I haven't explored like the customizing. I'm sure that I could like really get into the nitty-gritty of it. I don't feel the need to do that though at the moment. Let's do a balance. It's gonna cost us 1,800, but we sold that ship for a reason, right? So let's confirm. So we just spent some money. We'll auto fit this. All right, let's leave. And then let's save. And now I think the plan, I'm going to actually disable my transponder. And we gotta go over here. So I'm not gonna have my overdrive on, so I have a bit more maneuverability. Right. When you enable and disable the overdrive, you stop momentarily. And so I think actually let's try running dark. You know, let's see if we can approach this without getting into too much of a fight. Because if we can enable this, okay, so that's like the edge of their sensor range. All right, we're gonna just go for it. All right. All right, we're gonna get them. Move. Okay. Then we have to deploy all of our ships. Move into engage. Let's go. We're gonna deploy all. Gonna cost us 20 supplies. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. All right, fleet moving into position. What's cool is when you enable the shields. All right, I actually wonder. Okay, can we concentrate? All right, you're going to attack these two. I feel like it makes sense to. Let's see, that's a destroyer. Combat. You're going to move here. And you're going to move here. And then you're going to attack these two. And I'm going to try and support over here. Let's see if this works. We're gonna fire. Oh, there goes our hull. Oh no! Oh crap! What is happening? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. I died. Okay, let's take command from this guy. I think we'll be able to recover that ship. It's gonna cost us. But apparently I'm very bad at this. Okay, so you are going to attack here. You're going to attack here. Yeah, you're already prioritized on that. You're going to attack here, and you're going to attack here. Hopefully we can recover that. I don't know how exactly good I am. Clearly, I'm very bad at piloting. That's a skill I really have to work on. All right, very good. I think we're going to win the fight. Okay, good. We're going to focus here. I think focus firing is like really where it's at, right? You sort of need micromanaging the targets, right? If we can get a whole bunch onto one. And then we just have to defeat this guy. Right, and we're looking pretty good here. I really need to learn how to play this game better. I might do some training, some more training. But I think that's okay. I need to consider some ship recovery. Well, obviously I want mine back. Well, okay, I want this. I have 142 supplies available. See, now we get into the... Maybe mine was just completely destroyed. Maybe I can't recover my ship. But that's okay. Who was attached to it anyways? I'm getting a better ship out of this. Yeah, let's recover these. Perfect. 416 credits. Alright, so now we have a huge fleet. Very nice. Obviously, a lot of them... we'll take all of this, because look at how massive our cargo hold is now. Confirming continue. And look at that. We defeated the pirates. Very nice. We will stabilize the jump points. Very good. And let's look at our huge fleet. Very nice. We'll do a sustained burn, and we will go back to Ankara Station. And I think that will be basically the tutorial. It was about, I sort of rushed it a little bit. It took me about an hour, my first playthrough of it. And like I said, I've basically done this twice. Once by myself, and once I was recording a video and it went wrong. I will open the comm directory, and let's chat. Well done! Station Commander Osman seems a bit giddy with excitement. We actually did it. You never know with these things. It's such a relief not to be cooped up in this system anymore. Here's your reward, well earned, and with my gratitude, in addition, I've set you up with a monthly stipend from the Galatia Academy in recognition of services rendered. It should run for 3 full cycles. Frankly, they don't have much room to complain right now. Didn't even have to lean on them too hard to get this sorted out. Amazing. Now I'm favorable with the Hegemony and Petra Osman, and I gained 10,000 credits. Now the authorities at headquarters on Jengala in the Corvus system would like to hear about the recent events. Would you deliver a report for me? Speak to Station Commander Grant when you get there, and take enough fuel for the trip. It'll cost at least 110 units to get there, and then I can always issue a distress call. So we could go also attack some more of the pirates if we really wanted to. Oh, my transponder isn't on. That's why. Repair my ships. Cost me 13 supplies. Trade goods. How much? I have 77. Well, remember we left that fuel over here, right? Oh, I don't know if it's still there anymore. It might not be worth it. Well, we are certainly going to need more fuel. How much? Okay, fuel actually isn't even that expensive. We can get like, I think we should actually get a lot of fuel. I actually think that's a smart idea, to be completely honest. We will confirm, because when I last played this, I did run out of fuel. So, to finish the tutorial, then I think we actually have to go into travel interplanetary space. So let's head over to the hole, right? The jump point we just opened up. Or what is going on over here? What are these? I wonder if those are pirates. Oh, they are pirates. Ooh. I think we go in and fight them. I'm going to be honest. Move in to engage. All right, let's go. So we'll bring in 1, 2, 3. Let's just sort of go mess with them. All right. I think you know, I should probably go in and actually fight. I gotta get practice somehow. I don't think I can save in here though. No, I can. When I'm in combat, I'm a little screwed. Okay. I think we have our contacts. So I am going to sort of do a little bit of managing. Oop. We will do it like this. I think. And look at this. Oh, so easy. We will send these guys over here. This guy over here, that guy over there, that guy over here. Oh, no, wait. I want to go fight. Are we bringing like... We're bringing like a bazooka to a knife fight. In reality here. Alright, let's... Oh, am I out? Alright. And then... we just got one more up here. I'll turn off my shield, that way I can move a little faster. And if we hold shift, basically then we're always going to be aiming at where our mouse is. All right. Oh, claim victory. Amazing. Consider ship recovery? Let's do this. Let's recover these two. Pick through the wreckage. We will take all. Yeah, we are... Oh, so we basically don't have enough people to fully crew our ships. But I think as long as we... Hold on. How much fuel do we have? 328? I think we'll be okay. Order a jump to hyperspace. So we will jump to hyperspace, and now we are in hyperspace. And we have to go to Corvus, which is over here. So show on map. And I think, yeah, so we set a course to the Corvus star system. We will do another sustained burn. And these clouds are dangerous to pass through. They're like equivalent to asteroid belts. So you have to go slowly through them. And once we get through, we can just keep moving right along. And now you notice, oh, well, I guess you don't notice. Right, now we have used our fuel. And so you only use fuel in hyperspace, right? In this space, right? When you're traveling between big planet, like between planets, between systems. But in a system, you don't actually use your fuel. So we will repair all of our ships. Well, why don't we talk to the guy we're supposed to talk to, Series Grant. Yes, you are. You have a report from me. Just take a look. Galatia is back on the map. That's excellent news. Says here you had quite a hand in it too. That won't be forgotten. Look at that. The hegemony, we are favorable. What do I do now? I don't have anything specific for you right now, but you've got options. There's a bounty in the system right now, doing usually high pirate activity. You've already got some experience dealing with pirates. And of course, you could always visit the dockside bars. Good opportunities there sometime. You could try your hand at salvaging, load up on fuel, machinery, and supplies, and head for the outer systems. It's a good idea to pick up a mission first so you're not running blind. Someone's usually offering good money to analyze this planet or that derelict, and where there's one, there's often more. Finally, you could take a commission with the hegemony. Due to the Galatia business, your standing is high enough that such a request would be accepted. You'll be expected to fight our enemies, though, so it's quite a commitment. If I were you, I'd hold off on it until you've got a more solid fleet behind you. Thank you. Well, the first thing we have to do is basically load up on our crew, which is going to cost us a crap ton of money. That's the problem. We can offer that in exchange, but we still need a bit more, so it's going to cost us a good chunk of our money. That's okay, because we have a big fleet, because we took all the pirates' money, or pirates' fleet. So we will confirm. Very nice. And that's basically like, well, we will repair 9 supplies, and that is basically right the start. That's the tutorial of Starsector. So thank you for coming on this journey. I realize it's a bit of a long episode. I'm probably going to edit these more in the future, so we just get the exciting bits. But yeah, thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time for more Starsector. Have a lovely rest of your day. Adieu, goodbye, all of the farewells.